Top 10 richest film industries in the world. Welcome back to another informative video presented to you by Yo-Yo the Entertainer. As we know, the film industry is one of the most lucrative industries in this century. Through the immense hard work in producing blockbuster films, it has encapsulated virtually every single individual on earth into watching its production. There is a need to know that behind every blockbuster movie, however, there are hundreds of men and women working tirelessly to ensure the final film production is unique and commands viewers' attention to stay glued to the screen until the last scene. Filmmaking is good business. Apart from entertainment, it also serves as a means to pay the bills and other financial commitments. Several film industries in the world generate billions of dollars every year, as long as they keep producing movies that provide opportunities to acquire investment capital from outside the film industry itself, which has allowed independent film production to evolve. Without any further ado, let's take a look at the top 10 richest movie industries in the world. Before we dive into the list, if you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Cinema of Mexico. The Cinema of Mexico ranked 10th on the list of the richest film industry in the world. It was once dominated by the Latin American film industry. The revenue of Cinema Mexico is around $0.8 billion and sold 30.5 million tickets. There are many renowned names associated with this film industry. Number 9. Cinema of Australia. It is ranked number 9 on the list of the richest film industries in the world because the Cinema of Australia generated around $0.6 billion only in 2016. Cinema Australia has produced several movies in its existence in 1906, but the film industry is well known as one of the boom and the dust due to its unstable nature. The genesis of numerous actors and filmmakers was in Australian film, some of which rise up to become notable and acquire international reputation in the film industry. Number 8. Cinema of Germany. The cinema in Germany can be traced back to the late 19th century, and it refers to the film industry in Germany. Within the period of 1918 to 1933, the German film industry has produced major technical and artistic contributions in the film industry. The film industry has witnessed many ups and downs. German film industry earned around $1.04 billion of film revenue, ranking it the 8th, the richest film industry in the world. Number 7. Cinema of South Korea. South Korean films benefited from the Euphoria Golden Age era, coming from the late 1950s through the 1960s. But by the 70s, it was generally considered to be of low quality. In 2005, South Korea added to one of the few countries that watch more local domestic movies than abroad imported films in cinemas, because of laws inhibiting the number of foreign films that can be shown in cinemas per year. Since 2006, in the cinema, Korean films are to be played for 73 days per year only. The cinema of South Korea is the 7th richest film industry in the world. There were about 500 single-screen cinemas, and the ticket sale was around 50 million in 1998. In the year 2016, the number of film ticket sales was up to 217 million, and there were more than 2,400 multiplex cinemas built across the country. It generated revenue of over $1.5 billion in 2016, and it is the highest attending film territory in the world in terms of per capita basis. Number 6. Cinema of France. The Cinema of France refers to the France film industry. The film industry consists of creative movies and the art of film produced within the country of France or by the French filmmakers abroad. France is referred to or often called the birthplace of cinema and has contributed immensely to the film industry at large. The French people love watching movies. 2,113 million cinema visits in 2015, making them the number 1 country to visit cinemas, and this aids the film industry of France to generate around $1.6 billion from films in 2016. Cinema of France is noted for having a particular strong film industry because of the protection provided by the French government. In addition to its strong and innovative film tradition, France has over time been a gathering spot for artists from different countries in Europe and the world. Number 5. Bollywood. Bollywood, referred to as Hindu cinema, is the Indian Hindu language film industry based in Mumbai, India. Bollywood, aside from being one of the richest film industries in the world, and is also part of the largest film production in the world. It creates the most number of movies per year, which is on average 1,200 per year. India produced a total of 2,961 films on celluloid. This figure includes 1,288 feature films in the year 2009. Bollywood is not just a standalone film industry in India, but a part of the largest cinema of India, also known as Bollywood. As the fifth richest film industry in the world, Bollywood earned around $1.9 billion from films in 2016. And not just that, it has the largest number of admissions in the film industry in multilingual film industry. Most of the movies produced in this film industry are in Hindi or English so that they can be exported outside the shores of India. Number 4. Cinema of Japan. Japan's film industry earned about $2 billion in 2016. The Japanese film industry is over 100 years, adding it to one of the oldest in the world. Movies have been produced in Japan since 1987. Japan produced 411 feature films and was a leader in Asia in film production until 2012 due to slow economic growth and the high cost of film production, which resulted in a stagnating industry. However, Japan boasted 3,472 film screens and produced 610 films and 180.2 million admissions. Number 3. Cinema of the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom film industry has played significant roles in the film industry for over a century. UK's film industry is referred to as the cinema of the United Kingdom. British films earned up to $2 billion worldwide, achieved the feat of market share, which amounts to 7% globally and 17% in the United Kingdom in 2009. UK box office takings summed up to £1.1 billion in 2012, with 172.5 million admissions. In 2016 alone, it generated around $6.65 billion as revenue from filmmaking, and it is the highest grossing film industry across Europe, though slightly lower than that of China. In order for the film industry to produce and generate more revenue and income, the government gives reliefs to filmmakers such as tax reduction in film production. Pinewood is one of the notable and reputable film studios in the UK in 2017. The industry spent an estimated $2.04 billion to produce films. Number 2. Cinema of China. The Chinese film industry is the second largest and richest in the world. 1930 is the prime era cinema of China got to its peak, in which the film industry earned huge sums. Due to the Japanese invasion in 1937, the film industry went down and plummeted and was ruined. In 1945, due to rapid stabilization and growth, the film industry picked up again amidst many obstacles. The Chinese film industry has produced several hit movies. The latest one, The Mermaid, earned 3 billion Chinese yuan on box office. In 2016, China leads all other international box office markets, generating $6.6 billion in revenue. Number 1. Hollywood, USA. It's obvious that Hollywood is the richest film industry in the world. Hollywood refers to the United States film industry, and it is over 120. Also share with your friends, turning on notifications. Thanks for watching.